All right, so I'm going to be demonstrating a C-section scar massage. So I have a mom here who is 5 years postpartum, so her scar is pretty faint, but it goes right across this way. Now a lot of moms are sent home from the hospital and no one ever mentions scar massage. So you can start touching the areas around your scar almost immediately. So you'll have a bandage there and sutures or however the surgeon did it. But when you first get home in this area surrounding, I encourage my moms to just start even like touching it. The goal is to get the sensation of the skin in the surrounding area and then over the scar normalized. So just touching and poking, you can rub. This might be a little harder. It might take a couple of weeks to do. And that's okay, but I think the earlier that you are feeling the area, the better progression you'll have. Now, using a little, any sort of lubricant or oil, I like coconut oil, but it can be absolutely anything. So it just helps your hand glide across the skin better. So once you're cleared by the surgeon to touch your incision, it's closed. That's when you start doing the same thing across the incision, just touching it initially. Or if you're not able to touch it, you can ask a partner to touch it. Sometimes that can work better for moms who are still a little freaked out by the scar. So you're just touching, you're not digging in real deep. And as that becomes comfortable, and you can do that, or you can let someone like your partner do it with ease, then you're gonna start doing more circular motions, and you're feeling for tight areas, like right in the midline here. I can feel she's got the tissue's just a little bit tighter and knottier, so I would spend more time there doing those circular motions. I'm going across, and then the other motion is just back and forth, so kind of like a zigzag, and you're not pushing super deep, but remember this scar goes all 7 layers deep, and we want all that tissue to be as mobile as possible. So you can see over here I don't have as much of that lubricant, so it's pulling a little more, so over here it's going to glide easier, which is probably more pleasant. And then you also can do X's. So I'm going along the scar and across, along and across, along and across. The last step is skin pulling. So I'm going to go over here where I have a little more and just rolling up the skin. You can see it wants to stick down. So this is where even 5 years postpartum, you can start getting that tissue even healthier. So you don't want as much lotion. That's going to make it harder to pull up, but you can see how that skin just it wants to stay down. So I can go this way and pull it up, and this is going to help. Instead of having a lid, she doesn't have much puckering at all, but if she starts pulling up here and mobilizing it more, that puckering could go away completely. All right, so it's a slow progression. It can take weeks and months. Some moms, it takes a month to even touch the area, and that's okay. I encourage you asking someone else to do that. And then once you're cleared, then you start on the actual scar incision massage. So just pressing, circular, the X's, and eventually that skin pulling. Again, it's never too late to start this, and it's really not too early to start it either in the surrounding area. Right away, you do not want to be touching that scar until you've been cleared by the surgeon. All right, I hope you find that helpful, and thank you for watching.